When it comes to TF2 weapon reviews, people usually focus on either the overpowered glamour weapons or the horrendous / meme weapons. But what about the middle of the road weapons? Is there one we tend to overlook that's an unsung hero? Yes, and it's one of my favorite weapons in the game, the Pain Train. I'm going to go over the stats, whether it's better on Soldier or Demo, optimal playstyle, and why I think it gets no love from the community. As far as stats go, I'm pretty sure you already know them. It's only equipable by Soldier or Demo Man, and in exchange for an extra 10% damage vulnerability to bullets, you get double capture rate on objectives. That's it. Super simple. The official stats, and I say official, the official stats on this weapon have never been changed since it was added to the game on March 18th of 2010, which makes it something of a dinosaur, a perfectly preserved relic of TF2 items long past. I've done a few videos featuring this weapon before, but the extra bullet damage vulnerability is barely noticeable, especially when you're playing payload maps. In those instances, you're generally hugging the cart that trickles out healing at the rate of a level 1 dispenser anyway. Soldier or Demo. Personally, when I play with the Pain Train, I tend to use Demo Man. While Soldier does have a larger health pool, Demo Man can buff his explosive and fire resistances with his various shields, which also increases mobility. And if you want to match Soldier's base health pool, you can always equip the Bootlegger or Wee Booties to become even tankier at the expense of offensive power. I'll admit, though, I don't play a lot of Soldier in general, and I can see it working to quickly rocket jump to capture points with the Pain Train. So maybe the jury's still out on this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll try it out more for myself. Optimal playstyle. As I mentioned before, as Demo Man, you'll usually want to play this with a shield of some sort to buff your damage resistances to explosives and fire. The Charge and Targe will make you the tankiest of all. But if you find you need multiple charges to get to the objective in the first place, Splendid Screen can work too, but you'll probably want to avoid the Tide Turner. As far as primaries go on Demo Man, the Pain Train actually pairs really well with the Loose Cannon, just to keep the bad guys away from you while you're capping the objective. For Soldier, I would say your best option is to buff your survivability with either the Conch or the Battalion's backup to help counter the bullet vulnerability. Either stock or original rocket launchers work here. Black Box might be overkill, but if there are multiple capture points, a case could be made for the rocket jumper to just get to one, cap quickly, and then hop to the next one. Again, I don't have much experience on Soldier with this, but let me know what you guys think. Okay, so why is the Pain Train largely ignored in weapon highlight videos and casual play at large? I think it's because of the playstyle it requires. To be effective with the Pain Train, you have to actually play the objective consistently. When you equip the Pain Train, you're committing to be the workhorse for your team to win the game, not just to go have fun and get frags around the map. A lot of what makes TF2 fun are the little adventures we go on when we play and the hijinks that occur. With the Pain Train, you're really not doing any of these things. You're gluing yourself to the point or to the cart, which understandably is not as exciting gameplay as, say, playing Soldier flying across the map to market garden someone, or being the spy getting a sweet chain stab behind enemy lines. In short, the path of the Pain Train is not one of glamour. It's one of toil and focus. Your concern is not so much the enemy team and fighting them, except to keep them away from you. Your concern is the mission. So in conclusion, while the Pain Train doesn't let you explore and have as much fun as you traditionally would, you will have fun by pushing your team to victory. In the words of Barrett Wallace, ain't no getting off of this train we're on.